What credit card setup is best for the person in the stage of life where you have children at home and you travel, but you only really travel domestically and you're flying in economy and you just want to get good value for your points, for your airline points, for your hotel points, for your transferable currencies? Well, that's why I developed this series. And in this series, I've already went through kind of an introduction of what we're looking at. And that is, for me, it needs to be easy. It needs to be simple transfer partners, domestic airlines, domestic hotel programs, but it also needs to give really good value. You need to be able to get 2 to 3 cents per point on average and as a bare minimum in order to have what you could really call a great setup. So I've already done a full Chase setup. I've done a full Citibank setup. And today we're going to talk about what would it be like to have a Chase and Citi setup so that you have access to the best hotel partner, which is Hyatt through Chase, and the best value airline partner, which is American Airlines through Citi. So if you would hit the like and subscribe button and let me show you what I think would be the best Citi and Chase setup together in order to get the best value. Now, of all these videos I've done so far, this has been the most challenging for me. And the reason it's challenging is because as I was looking, I'm trying to get you the best multipliers in every category. So if I'm comparing two ecosystems, I would want to say, well, your card with this ecosystem needs to be this particular card because it's going to earn you great points in dining or in groceries or whatever it may be. And then in this ecosystem, you need to use this other card because it's going to give you better in gas or better in travel or whatever it may be. The problem I had with this is that just in all honesty, and I know a lot of people are Chase fans and they love Chase. And indeed, Chase does have Hyatt, and that is a super high value partner and the best partner when it comes to hotel bookings. The problem is, though, is that if you line them up side by side, it is really hard to find a Chase card that beats a Citi card that costs about the same thing. It's really, really hard. So what I did is I got to thinking about it, and I'm going to present a Chase card to you in this that's a little bit out of the box. So if you would, please bear with me to the end as I'm telling you mostly what I think should be a heavy Citi setup, but how you can add in that Chase in order to have access to Hyatt and get great, like 2 points per dollar or more on your hotel bookings. So let's look at that together. The first thing is on the Citi side. It's pretty easy. You got the Citi Strata Premier card. It is a $95 annual fee card. It gets 3x on groceries. It gets 3x on dining. It gets 3x on gas. I mean, 3 of the big categories. Now, we could have gone in this category with the Chase Sapphire Preferred card, but of all those, it only gets 3x in dining. So why would you have that card when you can get the same card for dining, gas, and groceries? It's a really good card. It usually has around a 60,000 point sign-up bonus, but that card gives you access to all of the Citi transfer partners, which are great. You get some good hotel partners like Choice at 1 to 2, so you get 2 choice points for every one, but it wouldn't be considered as good as Hyatt. So really what you're looking for with your Citi setup is you're looking for that transfer to American Airlines. It's easy to use. You're going to get the highest value on domestic flights possible. American's the best along with Alaska. So that's what you're looking at with this card. The first one is the Citi Strata Premier card. Now you can add a couple other cards in your Citi setup and meld all of those Citi points together into one group so it's easy to make bookings. You got to have that Citi Premier though in order to transfer to partners, that $95 card. The second card in the lineup would be the Citi Custom Cash card. This is a very cool card because it's no annual fee. It doesn't cost you anything to keep it. Sign-up bonus won't be very good on it. I mean, it's just a little bit for very low spend because it's a no annual fee card. But what you're really looking for is month by month, you get to spend in one category, and it's just whatever one you spend the most in. So basically, most of us just use our custom cash for one category. That's all we use it for. I use mine for gas. And you get 5x on up to $500 a month in purchases. So that is a really good earning. So you could choose dining, you could choose gas, you could choose grocery. And so in essence, this card would take one of those different categories, whichever one you spend the most in, gas, grocery, or dining, and you could elevate it to 5x on the first $500 in spend, and it would just complement and help out your Citi Strata Premier card. And then Citi also could give you a no annual fee, phenomenal catch-all card, and that is the Citi Double Cash. Again, not a high sign-up bonus because, basically it's just a zero annual fee card that is a great catch-all at 2x on everything. I think it kind of rewards it 1x when you purchase and 1x when you pay for your bill, but here we always encourage everybody to pay off their bill every month. So you're going to get 2x on everything. And again, those points just merge together with your Citi Strata Premier and your custom cash points into one pool. I think you have to call Citi to get that set up, but it's easy to do. And then from then on, you just got one pool of points. You can transfer over to American Airlines for all of your flights. And you do have options for some other transfer partners that are pretty decent as well. So how would we complement this with a Chase card so we could earn those valuable Hyatt points? Well, like I said, I considered, what about the Chase Sapphire Preferred card? It's $95. It does allow you access to transfer partners, but it just is not as good. I mean, it's not as good as the Strata Premier card because it does have 3x dining. It does have 2x on travel, and you can get an elevated bonus on grocery, but you got to do online grocery. So you got to go through hoops of going into the store and paying with the app, and it might work and it might not. Just not worth it. So that I don't think is a good choice. Then you have like the rotating category card. You have the Chase Freedom Flex card, and the Chase Freedom Flex gives 5x on rotating categories every quarter, but you can't transfer it out to partners with just that card. You've got to have a card that has an annual fee. So that one doesn't really work. The Freedom Unlimited does not work as a catch-all because, again, can't transfer to partners, and it only gives 1.5x, where your Citi Double Cash is giving 2x on your kind of catch-all categories. So what's the choice? Well, this is what I think the best deal is. And again, it's a little out of the box, but it's a business card. Now you might think, well, I can't get a business card. I don't have a business. Well, do you ever babysit and get paid for it? Do you ever mow anybody's grass? Get paid for it? Do you sell anything on Facebook Marketplace? I mean, in the United States, all of those little side hustles count as a business. So if your answer is yes to any of that, you very well may qualify for a business card. I can't guarantee it. Of course, it's up to the bank, but that can be your gateway into a business card. And the business card that I think would be great here is the Chase Inc. Preferred. The Chase Inc. Preferred does give you access to their transfer partners because it's a $95 a year card. So you'd be able to transfer your points over to Hyatt and get that high value on your hotel redemptions. But this card is just, I think, the best choice, even though it's difficult to choose a Chase card here, because it does have some unique categories. First of all, it gives 3x on shipping. You might do a little bit of that, but maybe not a lot. But the other categories get even better. It gives 3x on advertising. You probably won't do very much of that, but it gives 3x on a number of useful categories, including cable, internet, and phone service. Well, all of us have cable, internet, and phone service. So you're going to get 3x on all those. And your phone bill might be quite substantial. It might give you quite a bit of points every month. But then here's the superstar on this card. It gives 3x on travel. So you can book your plane tickets. You can buy your tickets for the subway or train tickets where you're going. I mean, there's a lot of things that would categorize as travel. So in essence, this card is just going to be used for your travel purchases. It would just be used for your internet and your phone. You would set it and forget it as the auto pay card for those things. And then for all of your daily spend, you're going to use those 3x categories on the Citi cards, the 5x category on the custom cash, and your 2x catch-all. And if you did that, you're going to definitely earn more points in Citi. but I think that you're going to earn a great spread of points all the way across the board, and you will earn some points to transfer over to Hyatt. By the way, that Chase card, the Ink card, has a great sign-up bonus right now of 100,000 points. So if you're interested in any of these cards, now the Citi cards I don't have referrals for, but if you're interested in the Chase card, click the link down below and you can go get a Chase card. I'm telling you, I think this is probably the best optimization for a Citi and a Chase setup together if the criteria are what I mentioned. It needs to be easy. In other words, no transferring to a foreign transfer partner and then having to buy domestic tickets when they don't have great award availability and all of that. None of that. It's just easy. Transfer to Hyatt, transfer to American. But also, it gives good multipliers across the board. And most importantly, those partners allow you to get a base 2 to 3 cents per point. So you're getting good value. You're not just burning your points at a low redemption rate. So that's what I have for this. If you would consider my channel membership, it's just $2.99 a month. You can cancel anytime. I do special release videos for channel members periodically. I also release my videos early, all of my videos pretty much for my channel members first. So if you'd like to consider that, you can click down below. Please hit the like and subscribe button. Thank you for joining me here at the Rewards Master. And I'll have another one of these out looking at some of these banks along with Built coming up in the future. Hopefully I'll see you then. See you here next time.